Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year, my loyal Cosimaniacs. Well, people write me, ask me, is there another use for the Tepaphone besides as a weapon? That's a reasonable question. Most people who live quiet, normal, well-ordered lives, in other words, lives not like mine, don't really have a need for a weapon. They just want to make their lives easier. There's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly reasonable. In fact, there's probably something seriously wrong with anyone who doesn't want people to make their lives easier. Those are people we really worry about. We call them bureaucrats, which is one of the reasons we have devices like the Tepaphone. But that's just we're not talking about a weapon today. We're talking about another use for it. And there really is a very good, I hate to use the word, benevolent, oh God, 60 days of ritual purification with a cow skull on my head. But I've been joking. But I joke. But seriously, it is out of character for me to even use the word. But nevertheless, there is a use for this thing. For those who are familiar with the work of Franz Bardon, from whence cometh the concept of the Tepaphone, came up with the concept of space impregnation. I never particularly liked the word. I always wondered what would happen when the space gave birth. But be that as it may, the idea was you would have like a magic, in his case he used a magic mirror, black mirror, and he would charge it up, and it would broadcast into the space and whatever energy you're putting into it. Actually a very practical concept. It actually works. Well, the Tepaphone can do the same thing. It's like everything I do, it's simple. Very simple. We have our Tepaphone here. And setting things up in this broom closet, I call an office, is kind of difficult. But I did manage to figure out how to do it. I took the keyboard out of this thing and put the Tepaphone in there for the purposes of the demonstration. And the keyboard is going right back in. But anyway, we have our Tepaphone. Now say we want to we need money. Everyone needs money unless you're Donald Trump. So you want to have something that will bring you wealth, will bring you at least more than you got. All right? Well, we have the perfect witness sample for that. We have the planet Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is a planet. It's a big ball of gas. All right. There's a thought form around Jupiter. Been put there for a very long time. People have put a lot of energy into it. It brings goodies. Aleister Crowley wrote that the benevolence of Jupiter, of the universe, was, without limit, and anyone who questioned it should simply invoke Jupiter. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the energy of Jupiter. This is where we have the photograph, the witness sample. Very simple. We put the witness sample of Jupiter on the witness plate. Okay? And actually, I'm going to stick pad this. Just to give you an idea, show you how the stick pad works. Basically, take the dial, turn it. And then second one. And the third. And then the attenuator, which puts them all together, sort of. We have our rate for Jupiter. And then we just turn the light That's all we do. The light fills the room. The energy of Jupiter, carried by the light, fills the room. That's how it works. And then you just leave it for a while. I don't recommend leaving it continuously. I mean, I don't know how long an LED lasts. They last a long time, and we don't have to worry about batteries burning out with a transformer. But, we don't want to burn the things out. So I would say just leave it for a few hours at a time. And then just repeat as needed. Anyway, that's how it's done. Incredibly simple. And it brings some really good results. And in spite of that horrid word that starts with a G. Yeah, I hate the G word. It makes my skin crawl. This is Uncle Chucky. Have a delightfully and prosperous, evil day.